Hello friends, today we have a new card Wiccan and I'm having so much fun. I bought it so you guys don't have to, or do you actually? Because this deck specifically is doing so well. I'm in infinite rank. I dropped so much until I figure out the perfect deck, right? And I came to this conclusion that this is absolutely crazy. I have Crystal. I finally made Crystal work and I'm super happy about it. So let me walk you through the deck and how it works, and maybe we can talk about some of the replacements. So I prefer to go to the Quicksilver and Domino road because I just feel like it's more consistent that way, and I don't have to have any other one or two drops except Shadow Kings. Why I have Shadow King is because I faced quite a few destroy decks, and I felt like I was lacking power and I didn't have much interactions with them. So when I have a Shadow King, I know that I can interact with them, I can reduce their power, and then he can get me a wins. There's Shadow Kings is also really good against Tenor, bounce decks as well. I mean, there's ton of decks that Shadow King is good at this meta, so you should definitely have this one. Magic. So Magic it really extends the duration of the game by adding one more round, as you know, and this really helps Weekend. However, you need to be very careful because Magic, like there's a lot of counters to Magic. I faced a lot of Legions, and when Legion just changes the location and removes the turn 7, then it can hit you unexpectedly. And also there's like the moving cards as well that can change locations. So you need to be careful when you play Magic and concerned about that they can change the location and see what their deck they have, right? I have Red Guardian here as another deck card, and I have Agent Coloson and Loki Coulson. Coloson. Oh my gosh, Agent Coloson. I'm so sorry, Agent Coulson. Um, so because to activate Weekend, we need to make sure we spend all our energy before turn 4, right? And Quicksilver and Domino are here for the first and second round, and I need a 3-cost card to make sure that I'm gonna get a Wiccan effect if I get Wiccan in my hands, or if I draw Wiccan. So that's why we have so many 3-cost: Magic, Crystal, Red Guardian, Age Coulson, Loki. Most of the time, I get a 3-cost card, so I wouldn't be concerned about that with this amount of 3 costs. We're gonna activate Wiccan if we get him. Moving to the Red Guardian. Red Guardian is flex. I think you can adjust that if you don't have him. There's a lot of other 3-cost cards that are good. Maybe you can get copycat. There's just ton of alternatives, and I don't think Red Guardian is necessary. I just feel that the deck I have, it's suiting well. You can also put Cassandra Nova, but Red Guardian is more of a tech, so that's why I felt like I have more interaction with the opponent, and that's why I added him. But there's a lot of options you can go for, and yeah, Cassandra Nova. Everyone has Cassandra Nova now, so that's a good option as well. Agent Coulson. Agent Coulson is good because not always we're gonna draw Weekend, right? And with Agent Coulson, we can get a random 4-cost card and 5-cost card. So we play Agent Coulson, then we get that 4-cost card, we play that 4-cost card, and then maybe on turn 5 we can also play Weekend if we want to. So that's that alternative, and we also have a little bit more extra power and card generation, which we actually really need. And going back to Crystal, actually, I want to talk a little bit more about Crystal because Crystal is very important because it helps us get Weekend, really. And Magic extends the turn. Crystal helps us get to Weekend and go deep in our deck to try to get him. And it really suits well. I mean, you have Quicksilver, Domino, Crystal. It kind of goes well, right? And then Weekend, and then you can play more things. Loki, I really love it. It's in the same spotlight, right? So I think you should draw Loki if you got Weekend. Loki is super cool. I mean, I know it changed, and maybe you think it's not that powerful, but I love him because he gives you an alternative route if you don't get Weekend, right? And also, if you get in your starting hand Wiccen plus Loki, it's a snap condition because you go Quicksilver, Domino, you go Loki, Wiccan, and then all the cards you draw from Loki, it's extra. You can go Agent Coulson as well if you have that. So for extra more card, and you have the energy and the reduced cost card from Loki as well. You go crazy on them, really crazy. You might wonder why I have Gwenpool. I really like Gwenpool here because, again, if I don't draw Wiccan, I can get 4 power straight away, and she buff the right targets. I mean, we have a lot of 3-cost cards, right? So these 3-cost cards all can benefit from that. And if we play Wiccan on turn 5 as well, then we can get a lot of things out as well. We can get some 3-cost cards with Shadow King. So it's really, really, really good combo, and somehow fits well. I don't know. It does go really well. Then we have Red Hulk, then we have Magneto. I mean, if we get Wiccan, we can then the turn after we can get one of these big boys. I really love Magneto here because Magneto can clog their lane. Let's say they have on one lane, on the left lane, they have one card, and then they have 3 and 4 cards on other cost cards on other lanes. You can pull them all over to the Magneto lane, and then you just win that lane straight away. And all you have to do is win one more. And if you already have Wiccan there, right, you have so much extra energy to work with. Red Hulk is absolutely amazing card, and I think everyone should have it if you're low collection level, because you can put it everywhere, right? And really, really, Red Hulk it just helps helps you go big. You just need to be careful that you don't get Shang-Chi, right? And you need to play with who is going, who have the turn. Are they gonna be first? So maybe if they're first, they can Shang-Chi you, and then you can play Red Hulk. So you need to be aware of this. And really, I love this deck. I love it. And look at this variant. It's amazing. I think you should really, really try this deck. It's super cool. It's super fun. Should you get Wiccan? Wiccan is good. I think there's a bit more time that you need to maybe figure out what decks are going to come up in the next week. And also there's an OTA, which means like there's going to be update, there's going to be card changing, so you can wait a little bit more and figure that out. I'm having tons of fun. Actually, I wanted to get Loki, but on the way I got Wiccan, so I'm happy with that boy. I mean, he's performing really, really well. I can finally play Domino and Quicksilver. It kind of opens a little bit different gameplay to what you had before. It's just very straightforward with the first 2 rounds, and then it becomes very interesting. Then you get Loki, and then you drop a lot of cards, and I absolutely adore this deck. So you should try it because we can't. I had to say. I mean, it's the deck name. If you didn't notice, it's super cool. So try it out, and I'll see you on the next one. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment because it really, really helps push the channel. I really appreciate every comment that you guys drop, and I try to reply to everyone. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.